For whatever reason, because they're afraid it's a political bill. This is not a Democrat bill. This is not a Republican bill.
All right.
This is not a green deal. This is a red, white, and blue deal.
Policy debates in our country often center around which team you're on, the red team or the blue team. There are just some policies that are just objectively good, no matter where your loyalties lie. And one of them is this climate bill negotiated by Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia and Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Today, the red team mentality was on full display on Fox News, and Senator Manchin did his best to swat it down and focus on the collective good.
This is not a political piece of legislation. This is an American legislation. We need energy. We need to pay down debt. We need to accelerate our permitting process so we can build things and meet the challenges.
Yeah, but the elections are going to need some help. You've got a president whose
I am not going to make a statement on that.
Approval rating is like as low as Congress's.
Well,
I mean,
can't we all do something
you know
great?
that
Are
when
you
get into the 30s, no one's that popular,
Harris,
and that's
are
this
you
president.
scared we're going to do something good to help our country and someone might take credit for it?
My father served. Are you kidding? Service is in the Bible.
Like you are.
That's what we do. We serve our fellow man and woman.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Don't make this personal.
The proposal I've put forward and negotiated, which is a balanced energy policy. That's wonderful for our country. I know people who don't like the president or don't like Democrats might be upset. This is not about whether you like the president or whether you like Democrats. Do you like America? Do you want us to succeed as a country? Do you want to fight inflation? This bill does it.
And here's the thing. Joe Manchin is right. And I have very rarely said that about anything that Joe Manchin's ever done. This bill would help the country and the planet. It would cut U.S. emissions by 40%. And invest in clean energy, along with cutting health care costs and reducing a deficit. It is good. Is it everything progressives wanted? No, but it is good. And the fear is that if Democrats pass this bill to help the planet and Americans, then those Americans will vote for Democrats. As Senator Manchin said, the only real reason some people are against this bill is because they don't want to see Joe Biden and Democrats succeed at anything. It is all about partisanship. We've heard this directly from elected Republicans like Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas, who seemed more concerned that Joe Manchin came to an agreement with fellow Democrats than about anything actually in the bill.
Well, it was obviously a double cross by Joe Manchin. Just 2 weeks ago, he had said he wasn't going to support a bill like this. But, Laura, he's been saying for months that he wouldn't support so many of the provisions in this bill. He's called them gimmicks or smoke and mirrors budgeting. But now he's going to apparently support all of them. I would urge every House Republican after this double cross not to support that $50 billion spending bill on semiconductors and other things.
Democrats didn't behave like this when Donald Trump was in office. They voted for bills that were good for the country, like the COVID stimulus bill, because some things are just bigger than partisanship, like a pandemic and like climate change. And the Republican opposition to this bill is just standing in the way of helping people and the planet for purely partisan reasons.